SNTI, OPTT, KULR,
UK,
PDYN,
NVCR,
BTBT,
NVCR,
REBB, NVCR,
NVCR,
Big spread.
NVCR, 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 FSLY,
NVCR,
FSLY,
watch the spread. NVCR,
FSLY, GMED, GMED, gas, NVCR, NVCR,
NVCR,
NVCR,
watch the spread. PRZO,
NVCR,
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 watch the spread. NVCR,
GMED, CCEP,
NVCR,
NVCR,
NVCR, big spread. OPTT, RGTI, NVCR,
NVCR, NVCR, Air, BKYI,
NVCR,
BKYI, HMY,
ONDS,
FSLY, KODK, KODK,
KODK, SNTI,
NVCR,
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 NVCR, big spread. SNTI,
LX, BKYI, BKYI, BKYI,
SNTI,
SQ, INTC, 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 GMED, KODK, INTC,
SNTI,
INTC, 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 ONMD, INTC, ERIC, AISP, GMED,
ONMD,
INTC,
SNTI,
INTC, ONMD,
ONMD,
INTC, INTC, AMD,
SNTI,
AMD, AMD, ONMD,
ONMD,
AMD, GMED, BKYI, AMDL, AMDL, BKYI, AMDL, AISP,
ONMD,
HIMS, BKYI, BKYI, BKYI,
BKYI,
BKYI, AMDL, INTC, 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 NVCR, NVCR, INTC, NVCR, INTC,
INTC, Intel announcing retirement of CEO Pat Gelsinger,
AMDL,
David Zinsser, Michelle Johnson,
LX, SMH,
Health House named as interim co-CEOs. Frank Geary named interim executive chair for Intel, INTC.
SGBX,
Shares of Intel spiking here, 25.27.
ONDS,
KNV,
SGBX,
Shares popping here again, the retirement of its CEO, Pat Gelsinger.
AMD,
That's India November Tango Charlie.
AMDL,
IGC Pharma advances IGC 81 as potential Alzheimer's therapy addressing cognitive impairment
TSM,
and underlying disease pathology. That's India Golf Charlie.
AMD,
IGC.
AMDL, LX, AISP,
ONMD,
MRVL and AMZN. Marvell expands strategic collaboration with AWS to enable accelerated infrastructure
ONMD,
for AI in the cloud. That's Mike Romeo Victor Lima.
ONMD,
And
AMDL,
Alpha Michael Zulu
ONMD,
AMD,
November.
AMD, AMD,
CARV Carver, Dream Chasers urges
AMD,
institutional shareholders to join retail holders to
AMD,
drive change at Carver.
AMDL,
That's Charlie Alpha Romeo Victor.
ESGL,
NRSN, Neurosense Therapeutics, announcing $5 million private placement at premium to market price.
SGBX,
November Romeo Sandy, November. $1.25 per share for shares and warrants. That's NRSN.
BKYI,
Eric,
BKYI, DPRO,
INTC, 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 HIMS,
IPI Intrepid Potash announcing a new
MRVL.
CEO. That's India Papa
MRVL,
India.
INTC, MRVL, INTC,
INTC,
CLF, INTC,
ONMD,
SATL,
ONMD, Oscar November Michael Delta.
AISP,
One MedNet announcing
PYPL,
exciting new collaboration
PYPL,
with Bayer's AI innovation platform to help accelerate
HIMS,
healthcare AI development. That's Oscar November Michael Delta, ONMD. Shares
MRVL,
trading higher on that now,
OKTA,
$1.07, up 13 cents.
MRVL,
Oscar November Michael Delta. Intel
OKTA.
shares now popping here, 25.50
PPBT,
on the CEO retirement. 25.50 the
MRVL.
high, up
JCSE.
$1.45 on Intel.
DPRO, DPRO,
OKTA, OKTA, OKTA,
DPRO,
DPRO,
DPRO, DPRO,
HIMS, DPRO,
DPRO, DPRO,
MRVL, CDW, SMH, OKTA. DPRO,
DPRO, AISP, INTC,
SATL, SPRO, HIMS,
PPBT,
HIMS,
PPBT, PPBT, ONMD.
Hey everyone, hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving long weekend. It's JJ here from Micro Futures and doing my weekend update, sort of month-end update video, a little late. Just got back into town, so let's go take a look at what we're going to look for in the coming week. And also, how we're going to look at trading this evening when Globex opens for those of you who are my pajama traders who trade all night. Well, here's what we do, and this is what I think I learned from the market profile guys, is that we use the last RTH, full RTH day as your references. So that's your previous day high, low, and close, okay? Now, if you look at profile, it's really cool because check this out. Look at the cost basis, right? That's the cost basis of the inventory, 70% of it anyway, right? We had that move up and then a liquidation move, and this was kind of a collection, right? This is absorption of that inventory. And then what we do is we used the holiday sessions to move that inventory off at higher prices. That's good business, right? It's the opposite of a Black Friday sale. Also coinciding with what month end, there's nobody really around to sell, so the market gets marked up quite nicely for the last trading day of the month, which was Friday. And also it was a half day too, right? There's, less, less competition and easier to move your inventory at higher prices. It's great if you are a vendor, a seller, a wholesaler, someone who traffics in large amounts of inventory. This is where your cost basis is. Nice profits in all of those little electronic sessions. So what are we going to look for? Okay, this level, 60.38.5, is a fairly decent level for us. We looked above and failed. And then Friday we looked above, but remember that is a half day session, not a full day. So is that a true look above and fail? What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to see if we can stay over 60.38.5. Now, if we stay over those record highs, that record high, if we can stay over that level going into this week, say we don't come back and get under 60.38.5. I sort of have the tendency to think that we might backfill this move a little bit. That would be healthy if we did another look below and come and trade sideways here for a bit. It would let some of the shorts cover and things like that. But if we fail to get back under 60.38.5, this is our big monster level to the upside. That's 66. 65 and 3/4. And that is the top of a very big zone where the bottom is 58.25. The middle is 59.46. And the top is 60.65. If we get and accept over 60.65 and 3/4 in the first week of December and we stay above that level, we will start doing some pretty crazy things. I haven't mapped out these levels, but the next zone goes from 60.65 all the way up to 63.06. So I'll have those levels done later on this week. But for you large traders who are short, that's your sort of line in the sand. If we get above, let's say 60.66, be careful on the short side unless you've got, 8, 9, 10 figures of capital. 60.38 and a half, we're looking for the market to offer underneath that. Let's go take a look and see what we're looking at tonight. Now, remember, there is that last full trading day. The last full trading day is Wednesday. So there's that little Thanksgiving session, and then you have a Globex session from Thursday night and into Friday. So you can see the inventories all underneath 60.38, right? Once again, we closed way up here at 60.51. So when the market opens, right, look to see if we can backfill, which goes back and fill in the shorts that are trapped here. We're going to use these stops. I'll give you those levels in a second here. So around 60.49 or 60.48 and a half, 60.46. And a half, back and fill in the shorts that are trapped here. We're going to use these stops. I'll give you those levels in a second here. So around 60.49 or 60.48 and a half, 60.46 and a half, 60.44. Okay. And then down here at 60.40. These are all the lower stops. So if you're short, if the market opens and you're short, it's got to take these levels out and it has to offer underneath these levels. to show that sellers are competing and willing to lower price. If they're not, there's no reason to be short. The other thing is we have single prints here. Single prints are where the shorts got trapped when we took that A high. Okay, so there will be bids between in these levels here. If you take a look, 60, 33 and a quarter to this up here, just around 60, 40-ish. Okay, so these are the lower levels that the market has to take out if you're a short seller. The upper stops are up here at 60, 54 and a half. And then the high of Friday is 60, 60 and change. What is that? 60, 60, 60 and a quarter. So those are the levels that you're going to be looking at. You're going to look for, if the market opens up here. Now the cost basis of Friday is up here. So if the people who bought this get trapped and start to sell, they'll start to take out these lower stops. Okay. And hopefully we get a little back and forth is good. It's nice to have two-sided trade in a market. Then the shorts don't get too, out of whack. It'd be nice to backfill that move. Let's see what happened, because that move happened in electronic trading. The markets weren't open. So we have to justify that move. Let's see what happens tonight. Once again, trade safe. Going into the end of the year, folks, remember, be smart, okay? Use the old peanut, be smart. If you have questions, DM me, reach out to us. We are having some good specials at microefutures.com. If you want to learn how to trade without all the double talk, are you tired of taking losses? Are you tired of over trading? Are you tired of letting bad business habits consume your account? Come see me at Micro E Futures. We're also starting a one-on-one coaching program, and my coaching program is like nothing else in the business, because once I take you on, I coach you for life, and you get the support you need anytime you want. I'm there for you guys. And that way we make sure that a trader gets the support they need instead of just selling them a course. I'm personally available to every single one who's ever taken my course, and that's a lifetime commitment. And I'm in pretty good health, so come see us, microefutures.com. I'm JJ. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you bright and early on Monday morning. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
SNTI,
MRVL,
OPTT,
CLF,
NVCR,
MRVL,
NBIS, SPAI,
MRVL, MRVL,
SGBX,
MRVL,
SNTI, SGBX,
CLF,
SNTI, SGBX, JCSE, Note,
MRVL,
JCSE,
MRVL, MRVL. MRVL, MRVL,
SNTI,
MRVL, MRVL,
JCSE,
FSLY, QNRX, FTV, FSLY,
ASPI, SNTI,
UBXG, Tune,
SGBX,
PHUN,
UMAC, Big Spread,
ASPI,
UMAC, Big Spread, UMAC, Big Spread,
MRVL, MRVL,
QURE,
MRVL, 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 MRVL,
RGTI,
WBX,
PRZO,
MRVL,
PRZO, JCSE,
MRVL, MRVL, EN,
NVCR,
DXYZ, MRVL,
SNTI,
MRVL,
EHGO,
MRVL, MRVL,
SNTI,
PHUN,
EHGO,
MTVA, DXYZ.
SGBX.
Looking for a credit card that won't throw a wrench in your budget? With Purdue Federal's low fixed rate credit cards, you'll never have to worry about variable rates or sudden increase.
CTX,
MRVL, MRVL,
JCSE,
MRVL, 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 MRVL,
JCSE, EHGO, JCSE,
CCEP,
BCTX,
DXYZ,
ONDS, NVCR, Big Spread, NVCR, NVCR, NVCR,
AISP, REI,
NVCR, 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 ONDS, KULR, NVCR, Big Spread,
KABA, KABA,
KULR,
CYCN, SQ,
KABA,
KABA, KABA,
KABA,
ESPR,
KABA,
CLF,
BKYI, BioKey, and Fiber Food Systems collaborate to enhance security and
ONDS,
efficiency in the food tech sector. That was out earlier, actually. BKYI,
SNTI, PRZO,
BTI,
PDYN,
C,
PDYN,
C,
SNTI, PDYN, SNTI, PPBT, SNTI,
PHUN,
SNTI,
FWRG, SANA,
SNTI,
BTI,
KULR,
CTRM, Castor Maritime, announcing sale of MB Ariana A for $16.5 million.
SNTI,
That's Charlie Tango Romeo Michael,
SNTI,
CTRM.
CCEP,
LGCL,
C,
with some
SNTI,
patent news. Lucas GC Limited receives a significant invention
LGCL,
patent in artificial intelligence
SNTI,
SNTI,
related to human
C, LGCL,
resources. That's
LGCL,
Lima Golf Charlie Lima,
SNTI,
LGCL.
SNTI,
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 BTI, C, C,
SNTI,
NWSA, Dow Jones acquires
Googsol.
World ECR to enhance editorial coverage for global compliance community. That's November Whiskey
LGCL.
Sandy Alpha, NWSA.
C.
SNTI. INTC.
Googsol.
LGCL. SNTI.
EPOW, Sunrise, reports strong
SNTI.
growth driven by leading EV
SNTI.
and energy storage customers. That's Echo Papa Oscar Whiskey.
KULR.
EPOW,
DXYZ.
MDAI.
STXS. CLF. Northeast.
PDYN.
TLRY, Tilray Brand, said on November 27th, Court of
PDYN.
Chancery of the State of
MLCO.
Delaware ruled in favor of Tilray and granted summary
AVGO.
judgment to Tilray and its directors in a
PFE.
putative class of stockholders lawsuit that was filed on October 31st.
PPBT.
That is Tango Lima Romeo Yankee, TLRY.
Northeast.
That's from
AVGO.
8K.
AYTU. AYTU. GPRK. AVGO.
PPBT.
TQQQ. SNTI. SNTI.
PPBT.
SNTI.
SNTI. SNTI. SNTI.
AGNC. RDDT. CYCN.
SNTI.
RDDT. RDDT.
OPTT. MDAI.
SQNS.
RGTI.
TQQQ. TQQQ. SMCX. SMCI. 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 SMCI.
SMCI.
TQQQ. SMCX. SMCI. 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 SMCI.
Supermicro
SMCI.
completion of review by
SMCI.
independent special
SMCI.
committee. That's Sandy Michael
SMCI.
Watch the spread.
SMCI. Shares popping on that.
SMCI. 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 Serve.
36.29 on Supermicro.
SMCI.
SMCX.
36.
Watch the spread.
36 now.
SMCX.
SMCI.
Watch the spread.
Supported by
SMCX.
outside counsel and forensic
SMCX.
accounting firm.
Watch the spread.
Secretariat advisors finds no evidence of misconduct on part of management of the board of directors
LGCL.
or the board of directors, and that the audit
AVGO.
committee acted
SMCI.
independently. That is
RVLX.
Sandy Michael Charlie India, SMCI.
SMCI.
SMCX.
TQQQ. SMCX.
SMCX.
37.90.
SMCI.
Supermicro. SMCI.
SMCX. Watch the spread.
NVDL. BSGM. PMEC.
SMCX. Watch the spread.
TFE. TQQQ. LGCL.
PMEC.
LGCL. LGCL. SMCX.
SMCX. Watch the spread.
C.
LGCL.
NVDL. NVDA.
SMCX.
NVDL.
Big
NVDL.
spread.
TQQQ. RBLX.
JCSE.
NVDA. 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 ESPR. NVDL. NVDL. DKNG. SMH.
SMCI. GFAI. SMCI. SMCI. SMCI.
SOXX.
SMCX.
SJM.
Big spread. Mob. SMCX. Big spread. SNTI.
ARM. ARM.
SMCX. Watch the spread.
ARM.
Shares of NVIDIA moving as well. 138.45. NVDA.
NVDU. NVDA. NVDL. NVDA. NVDA. NVDL. NVDA.
NVCR.
NVDL. ARM.
NVCR.
NVDL. NVDU. CABA. NVDL.
Mob.
NVDA. NVDL. ARM.
Mob.
NVDL. ARM. CABA. SMCX. NVDU.
SNTI.
ARM.
SMCX. SMCI.
Mob. Net. J&J.
Mob.
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 ASML.
SMCX.
MAXN.
Said long-term scenarios for demand in
SMCI.
semiconductor and industry are not expected to be impacted by
SMCX.
new U.S.
Mob.
export
Big spread.
restrictions.
Mob.
Currently assessing the potential implications
ARM.
of the new U.S. regulations for
KMI.
ASML. Alpha Sandy Michael.
SMCX.
SMCI.
ASML.
Big spread. SMCI. SMCI.
King.
SMCX.
CABA. SMCI.
Mob.
CABA.
SMCX. Big spread.
SMCI.
SMCX.
SMCI.
Watch the spread.
SMCI.
SMCX. Big spread. SMCX. Mob.
Mob.
Mob. Mob.
WFC Mob. Snow.
Mob.
WFC. Snow. SQ.
SMCX.
Kaba.
Big spread.
Kaba.
SMCX.
Mist.
SMCI.
RIO Rio Tinto.
Kaba.
And Imperial launched a $150 million
SQ.
partnership to support global energy
SQ.
transition.
SNTI.
SMCI.
SMCX.
That's Romeo
SQ.
India Oscar.
SMCX.
SMCX. SMCX.
SMCX. Big spread. SNTI.
SMCI.
SMCX.
SMCI.
Big spread.
SMCX. Kaba.
SMCX.
SMCI. SMCI. SMCX. SMCI.
Kaba. SMCX.
SMCI. 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 SMCI.
Big
RDDT.
spread. SMCX.
SMCI. SMCI.
SMCX.
RDDT.
SMCX.
SMCI.
SMCX.
SMCI. RDDT. SMCI.
SMCX.
SMCI. Kaba.
Kaba.
SMCI. RDDTX. SMCI. 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 SMCI.
SMCX.
RDDT. SMCI. SMCI. SMCI.
Watch the spread.
PXLW.
KULR.
RDDT. RDDT.
SMCI. OPTT. SMCX.
SMCI.
SMCI.
SMCI. SMCI.
SMCX. Watch the spread.
SMCI.
SNTI.
SMCI. SMCI. SMCX.
SMCI. SMCX. Big spread.
SMCX.
Kaba.
SMCX.
SMCX. Big spread. Kaba. Kaba. Kaba.
IAG.
Kaba. PRZO.
Snow. NISN. NISN.
NISN, Nissan International, announcing $82 million
Kaba.
corn supply agreement. That's November
NISN.
India, Sandy, November.
NISN. 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 NISN.
LIMB,
NISN.
Limbach Holdings,
NISN.
acquires Consolidated
NISN.
Mechanical. That's Lima, India, Michael Bravo, LIMB.
PHUN. Kaba.
Kaba.
That's
Kaba.
LMB, correction on that.
Kaba.
LMB.
Kaba.
Kaba. Kaba. CLF.
SNTI. SNTI.
I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Get Max for $2.99 a month for 6.
I'm just not happy about it. As a dad to a 15-year-old, I'm just not happy about it.
NISN. NISN,
STRW, CTSO.
All right, so we're still at the top of the range. We are unlocked in our express funded account now. So we are unlocked. We're going to get ready to
MLCO,
open up a new layout. We'll just reset. Hold on, let me see.
NISN,
SMCX,
SMCI,
Wait. I don't want the DOM. I just want this thing. I don't want the time and sales. I just want this thing here. Yeah, so we're going to get ready to trade.
UMAC,
And again, we are trading on Top Steps funded account program today.
Cabot,
We got a couple blue chip stocks that we're just kind of keeping an eye on. But again, we're watching the NASDAQ. We're
Cabot,
watching NVIDIA go green on the day and kind of pull back. So we're watching this 200 exponential moving average
Cabot,
as
GPRK,
well. Dow ended up
SMCI
bouncing
Super
up a lot.
Micro shares making new highs 39.66.
GPRK,
as the
BUZI,
company announced the
Blazing
completion of its
View?
review
Yeah,
by an
new name coming soon.
independent special committee, and no
Anyone's got
restatement
gaming or PC
reported
chair
financials
recommendations?
expected. That's
I need a new
Micro
chair,
Charlie
honestly.
India.
GPRK.
Shares right
It's time for
now
me to
up
upgrade chairs.
about $6.
I see those big $500 gaming chairs though, and it's hard for me to justify that expense. What are they called? They're called like Secret Lab or something like that. What are they called?
AISP.
You can get like the Game of Thrones ones and all kind of stuff. Part of me's tempted to buy one of them things, but you know, honestly, it feels really good because like I remember when I looked at it and I was like, $500 is so much money, and I'm not saying
SNTI,
it's not a lot of money, but it just feels like less money than it did, you know, a few years ago. It
SNTI,
just feels like less money than it did, and that's a good thing. That's like a plus, right? Like I would much rather be in that like situation. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just super
GNS,
excited that like I don't have to stress about money as much anymore, and I've got a good bit saved too. Like it's just a good feeling. Secret
VMAR,
Labs, yeah, is that what it is?
GPRK,
All right, now you got me looking at what is it? B
RBLX,
Bullies?
VMAR, VMAR,
Bullies? What's a bully chair? Perfect for home office, well engineered. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me see. How much are Secret Lab chairs?
SNTI,
WFC,
Okay, they're about the same.
SQ,
SNTI,
All I'm saying is they better make my back not hurt if I get one.
UNCY,
10 minutes left into the open chat. We got this pullback dip.
SQ,
I'm going to take some
GPRZO.
trades now. We'll get into a couple. We'll take 2 contracts here. See if we get a little pop up. It's early. We'll
PRZO,
take 3 contracts here. Start the day off small.
SNTI,
Get ready for the opening bell
SNTI.
here. I don't like this direction move though, but kind of flat on the position. We're starting the day off small
CWH.
here.
VMAR, SNTI,
It's taking too much time. I'm gonna cut that. I don't like the direction. So we got out small. Although
SNTI,
it is right at that previous
SNTI.
close.
SNTI,
See, I changed my mind right at the last second. I see NVIDIA right at the previous close. I should have seen that earlier. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy 4 contracts. These are all pretty small trades, so they're not. It doesn't matter either way. You know, if I can get up green like this, I'm gonna take half of it off and then lock it in so that you know we got some
GFI.
room now.
GFI,
So there we go. We're actually close to flat on the positions since we got unlocked now. And I got 2 contracts. I could probably just let this work. I have the Secret Legs Game of Thrones chairs, and the sea is very hard. Never broke in 2 years. Hard to buy a $35 cushion for a $500 chair. Oh man. Oh, had to buy one. Yeah, I don't remember where I got this chair. I wouldn't mind like a lazy boy for my computer chair. I would feel super lazy though with it. I guess that's the point
SNTI.
of a lazy boy though, right? It's an option. I'll think about it. If I can find one that's tall enough to sit with my computer, I wouldn't mind.
SNTI.
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 The question is, would it fit right here? But that's not a bad
SNTI.
idea. You know.
SNTI.
SNTI.
All right, so we're gonna cut another piece here. Now we're effectively green on these. So
SNTI.
SNTI.
SNTI getting up top here to the
SNTI.
highs. $7.19.
SNTI.
SNTI.
All
SNTI.
right, so we're out. We're
SNTI.
down green on this last couple trades here. We caught the bounce. We changed our mind.
SNTI.
Like, we got out right here, and we ended up
SNTI.
cutting it.
RFS.
And then I said, hey, wait,
LNCY.
NVIDIA's right at the previous closing price is what I was betting on. And so you can kind of see NVIDIA right here bouncing at that previous closing price. So that's why we bought back in. And we ended up making like 30 bucks on the trade. Very small starter trade, but now we're green on the day, so that's nice. We will take it. Green is better than red.
DSX. 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 CLF. DSX.
And again, guys, we are trading on
SMCI.
Top Step X today.
DSX. VUZI.
Top Step X, no PDT in futures. You can see there's
DSX.
0.
SMCI.
NBIS. Move.
SNTI.
NBIS. Move. NBIS.
SMCI. KULR.
Move. Roll.
PPBT. KULR. GNS. BREA. SNTI. PPBT. PPBT. PPBT.
MAXN. MAXN. SNTI. SNTI.
SNTI.
SNTI.
GNS. SNTI.
SJM.
PPBT. PPBT.
MBDA. MOBX.
ONMD.
MLCO.
INTC.
MOBX. GPRK.
RGTI.
Hood.
ONDS.
MOBX.
China's Commerce Ministry
ONDS.
on U.S. chip export controls and measures that China
MOBX.
firmly opposes it. The move is a
MOBX.
typical example of an economic coercion and non-market
MOBX.
practices.
VUZI. PRSO. MAXN.
ONDS.
China will take necessary
Cabot.
measures to firmly safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. The U.S. has seriously
HUMA.
abused control
CABA.
measures, severely hindering normal
SNTI.
economic and trade
SNTI.
exchanges between
Cabot.
countries,
SNTI.
disrupting market rules and
SNTI.
international trade order. China's Commerce
Cabot.
Ministry said the U.S. move is threatening
Cabot.
the stability of global supply chains.
Net. 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 XGN. TCPC,
SNTI,
MAXN, SYNX, MAXN,
SNTI, KABA,
CLSK,
MOVE, Movana Health, receives FDA clearance for
CLSK,
EVMed Ring.
KABA.
That's Michael Oscar Victor Echo.
Net, CLSK, Coin, CLSK,
UMAC,
Coin, Hood, WFC,
GNS,
NVDL, NVDL, WFC,
SNTI,
ENPH,
UMAC.
ARGS, Coin,
SNTI,
NVDU,
PRZO,
ARGH,
UMAC, KABA,
NVDU, Coin,
KULR,
Coin,
KABA,
SQNS,
Frail.
SJM, SJM,
KULR,
Coin, CONL, 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 NVDU, NVDL, GPRK, NVDL, NVDL, FUTU, NVDL, NVDL, NVDA, NVDA, PCSA, NVDA, NVDL, PRMB, AMLI,
VMAR,
NVDL, 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 SQNS, NVDA,
ONDS,
NVDA, NVDL, NVDL,
PRZO, ONDS, ONDS, UMAC, PRZO,
BGM,
SNTI, SNTI, VMAR, SNTI,
1 minute to the U.S.
SQNS.
market open.
SNTI,
SNTI.
SNTI, BGM,
JCSE,
BGM,
PRZO,
CONL,
UMAC, DEN,
CONL, CONL, CONL,
UMAC,
CONL,
DEN, UMAC,
BGM, SQNS, UAVS, UAVS,
Frail.
SMCI,
UMAC,
SNTI, 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 SNTI,
XEL, Xcel Energy announcing cash tender offer for up to $110 million of
PPBT.
outstanding first lien funds issued by Northern States Power
PRZO.
Company. Dow Jones Industrial Average of 51.78,
SGBX.
NASDAQ up 46.24,
FTCI.
S&P 500 up 10.73.
SGBX,
Brea,
FTCI,
Brea, ASP, Brea, HOVR, SERV, SERV, FSI, SPA, SPA, Brea, Delmar, SERV, SPI, SRX, TULR, LX, LX, KC, TTT, KC, DTDR, AMC, Kappa, SERV, SERV, LX, SERV, PRZO, TSL, PRZO, PRZO, KYTX, Kava, HTC, DPRMA,
FTCI,
PRZO,
SNTI, BGM. Watch the spread. FTCI, PRZO, SNTI,
PRZO,
PRZO, SGBX,
ARQQ, ASPI, KSS, PRZR,
FTCI, PRZO, PRZO,
PRZO,
SNTI, SGBX, PRZO, 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 FTCI, PRZO, PRZO, SGBX, 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 SNTI, SGBX, PRZO,
Coming up at 9:45, the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI for November, 48.8 is the consensus.
SNTI, SGBX, KULR, SGBX, BGM, Big Spread,
I predict everyone will be using this Chrome extension by 2025. My name is Brandon Moore. I'm an engineer.
SNTI. BGM. Big spread. SNTI. KULR. BGM. KULR. BGM. KULR. IMG. ARQQ. SGBX. SGBX.
ARQQ, Arctic Quantum, 2671, halted on a circuit breaker at the
Brea.
highs. Relatively light volume on that one. 2671,
Brea.
up 34%.
RGTI. Brea. SNTI. BGM. JCSE. JCSE. UMAC. UMAC. SGBX.
Coming up, the S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing PMI for November, 48.8 is the consensus.
JCSE. SGBX.
UMAC, Unusual Machines, halted on a circuit breaker, Uniform Michael Alpha Charlie. UMAC now at 2362, the intraday high, up 26%. UMAC.
PRZO. JCSE. ARQQ. Watch the spread. PRZO. PRZO. PRZO.
SMCI
PRZO.
Supermicro shares pulled back from the highs now at 36.42, now up 11%. That's Sandy Michael Charlie India.
OPTT. ARQQ. Watch the spread. ARQQ. Big spread. ARQQ. SNTI. ARQQ. Watch the spread. KULR. ARQQ. Watch the spread. ARQQ. Watch the spread. ARQQ. Watch the spread. ARQQ. Watch the spread.
49.7 versus 48.8 on the
ARQQ.
PMI.
Watch the spread. ARQQ.
Coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, construction
PRZO.
spending month over month. Plus 0.2% expected.
OPTT.
The ISM manufacturing PMI for November, 47.7, the consensus.
ARQQ. Watch the spread.
DTSS Data C hosts product promotion event and signs sales agreement for up to 300,000
KULR.
high-tech acoustic units. That's Delta Tango Sandy Sandy.
ARQQ. Big spread. ARQQ. ARQQ. Big spread.
INAB, penny stock, getting a pop here up 8%. NA Bio,
DTSS,
INAB,
DTSS, DTSS, SNTI, 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 STIM, SNTI, PRZO, PRZO, SNTI,
SINT, Syntex shares popping to the highs, $4.80, up about
SNTI,
20% now. Sandy, India, November Tango,
SNTI, SNTI,
JKS Jinko Solar shares popping here, 24.20 now at the high
SNTI,
on Jinko Solar, JKS,
SNTI, SNTI, SNTI,
SNTI, another pop here, up 310%, $9.17. That's Sandy,
SNTI,
November Tango, India, SNTI.
SNTI, SGBX, KULR, VUZI, VUZI, SNTI, SNTI, FGL, MYND.
SPI AI getting a pop here.
SNTI.
SafePro company out earlier with news. SafePro's airborne
SNTI.
response completes contract milestones with Florida Police Department. That is Sandy Pampa Alpha India getting another pop here at the intraday high now, $5.16, SPAI.
FGL. SPAI.
MSTR MicroStrategy shares dropping here, 383.20. Shares down about 1% now on MSTR.
SNTI. UMAC. UMAC. PPBT. UMAC. SNTI. JCSE.
ZETA Zeta Holdings up 8.5% now.
SNTI.
23.16 the high. Zulu Echo Tango Alpha.
SNTI. SCLX. SNTI. SPAI. SNTI. 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 MYND. Big spread. SNTI. MOBX. SPAI. MYND. FOSL. SCLX.
Coming up at 10, the ISM manufacturing PMI 47.7 expected.
SPAI.
And construction spending plus 0.2%.
PRZO,
PPBT, Purple
MOBX,
Biotech, getting a little pop here on heavy volume now. Papa Bravo Tango.
FOSL,
Papa Bravo Tango PPBT. Shares now up about 50%
FOSL,
after the company announcing results of its pancreatic cancer study earlier this
PRZO,
morning.
FOSL, 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 PETA, SNTI, SNTI, FOSL, UMAC, SGBX, UMAC,
FOSL, Fossil Group, getting a pop here
PPBT,
to the highs. Foxtrot Oscar Sandy Lima on some volume now. $2.14, up 44% for FOSL. Fossil.
PPBT,
Companies
PPBT,
CEO last week reported the purchase of 250,000 shares. Foxtrot Oscar Sandy Lima.
SPAI, SPAI,
Construction
FTCI,
spending plus 0.4%. Consensus was plus 0.2%. ISM manufacturing PMI 48.8 versus 47.7 expected.
SNTI, PPBT, 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 SNTI, FOSL, SNTI. 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 FOSL. FTCI. SNTI. SNTI. FOSL. SNTI. 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 PRZO. SNTI. SNTI. SNTI.
KDLY getting a pop here. Small volume on that. The Kilo Delta Lima Yankee, KDLY.
SNTI. 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 Big spread. SNTI. 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 PPBT. 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 VSAT. FOSL. GP. PPBT. PPBT. VUCI. FOSL. FOSL. FOSL.
PGR Progressive shares down about 1.5%, falling here to the lows.
FOSL. KULR. KULR.
JKS Jinko Solar, more highs to now up about 11%. Juliet Kilo Sandy.
FOSL. FOSL. SLXN. PRFX. SLXN. SNTI.
SNTI now at $16.04. $16.04, up
ARQQ.
640%.
Big spread. SNTI.
1650 now at the highs, and shares are still trading.
SNTI.
1694. SNTI.
SNTI.
And still moving.
SNTI. SNTI.
Shares pulling back now after hitting a high of $16.94.
Big spread.
Company announcing a private placement. $37.6 million
SNTI.
oversubscribed. UMAC shares were halted, then resumed, and halted again.
SNTI.
Shares at 2307 now, halted near the intraday high.
ARQQ. Big spread. ARQQ.
PPBT shares were halted on a circuit breaker.
Big spread.
Shares at the intraday high now, $6.27, up 87%.
SLXN.
For PPBT. Company announcing results of its pancreatic cancer study. That's Papa Bravo Tango.
FOSL. FOSL. KULR. FOSL. ARQQ. Watch the spread. SNTI. MOBX. SNTI. FOSL. SNTI. 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 SNTI.
OUST, Ouster getting a pop here.
Big
Oscar
spread.
Uniform Sandy Tango. Shares up about 3.25% now on OUST.
SNTI. 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 Big spread. SNTI. 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 Big spread.
PPBT, Purple Biotech resuming, and now hitting new highs, $7.22, and shares at
SNTI.
722 after resuming and halted again. Halted again. Right now up 115%. PPBT.
SNTI. SNTI. UMAC. SNTI. SNTI. Big spread. ANF. Big spread. FOSL. FOSL. PPBT. PPBT. SNTI.
FOSL Fossil, another pop here now up
SNTI.
68%. Foxtrot Oscar Sandy Lima, FOSL.
Big spread. SNTI. PRZO. KULR. KULR. MVST. PRZO. PRZO. Serve. FOSL. 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 SNTI. 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 FOSL. PPBT. PPBT. GNPX. SNTI. 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 SNTI.
Hezbollah said it conducted a
ESBR.
defensive strike on Israeli military posts after ceasefire violations. Crude is popping here a bit,
KULR.
68.73.
GNPX. NRSN. FOSL.
PPBT, Purple Biotech, resuming and popping again here, 145% right now.
FOSL.
Papa Bravo Tango. Share is resuming and hitting new highs, $8.67 for Purple Biotech.
FOSL.
That's following their results in their pancreatic
FOSL.
cancer study, PPBT. Continuing now, 895, up 168%, over $9 now on PPBT.
FOSL.
Shares are halted now again at the
FOSL.
highs. Up 169% approximately now. Papa Bravo Tango.
FOSL. SNTI. KULR. FOSL. KABA. VUZI. JCSE. JCSE. REVB. SNTI.
ENVX and OVIX getting a pop here to the high $10.49 on volume, seeing the January 12.5 calls trading on
UMAC.
ENVX.
PPBT. SMCX. JCSE. JCSE. SNTI. SNTI.
SMCI near the intraday high right now.
SNTI. 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 JCSE. JCSE. KULR. JCSE.
ENVX and OVX more
JCSE.
highs now, up about 14%. Echo November Victor X-ray, ENVX.
JCSE. FTCI. FTCI. KULR. SNTI. 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 FOSL. JCSE. PPBT. PPBT. FOSL.
AFRM affirmed the February 70 calls active.
PPBT.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo Michael.
PPBT.
Currently down 53 cents at 69.48. Alpha Foxtrot Romeo Michael.
PPBT. 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 PPBT.
PPBT, another pop here after resuming.
FTCI.
Not $10.16. $10.50 now on Purple Biotech PPBT.
PPBT.
Shares up now about 220% on Purple Biotech.
Watch the spread.
Papa Bravo Tango.
JCSE.
PPBT hitting $10.87 at the highs, up 224%, and hold.
PRZO.
Shares are halted again. Halted at $10.87, up 223%.
PRZO.
PPBT.
PRZO. AMPX. AMPX. SNTI. SNTI. PRZO. SNTI. AMPX. SNTI. 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 NRSN.